In our prior practice, people ask, how can I heal my mental health? And that is what this video is about. The other day, my client came to the office and she was sharing how unhappy and dissatisfied she was with her life. And as she was talking to me, I realized that her actions were not aligned with her values, her desires, her dreams, her wants. And at some point, I found myself telling her, who you are, who you truly are, is different to who you're being. There's a gap. There's a gap in between who you want to be, who you know you are in your core, what God created you for, and who you're being. And in that gap is where unhappiness and mental illness lives. But when we go from who we're being and catch up to who we're meant to be, who we truly are in our core, at that point, that gap is closed and we are mentally healthy. So if you want to heal your mental health, you need to close the gap between who you are truly in your core, who God created you to be, and who you're being. And in order to do that, you get to follow 3 steps. Number 1, create awareness. In order to know what you need to change and what you need to align, you need to be aware of it. So look at yourself, pay attention. What are your patterns, your habits? What decisions are you making that are not aligned with the outcome you're trying to attain? And for that, you get to practice the examination of conscience at night, which is another video for another time. But that's essentially a spiritual practice where you look back at your day and you reflect on everything that happened during your day, because hindsight is 20/20 and you get to see more clearly what happened in hindsight than you do in real time. Number 2, align your values, your desires with your actions. So if you want to change careers, then do the research, look at your savings, talk to your partner, explore, take actions, take risks. Do things that are gonna close the gap between like, oh my gosh, I'm still doing this job that I really don't wanna do and I'm stuck. And this is where I wanna be, this is where I belong, this is my purpose. Number 3, you get to practice visualization. Visualization is the exercise that we do when we imagine with vivid images something that we want to experience. So imagine your true self, the person you're trying to meet in closing that gap. What does he or she look like? How would that person react? What is that person doing and who is she sharing that experience with? Use all your senses to feel, look at, listen, smell, everything that's happening in that image. Because the more vivid the image, the more your brain believes it. The brain doesn't know how to distinguish fantasy from reality. So when you visualize something, it thinks it's true. And because it thinks it's true, it operates in a way that allows you to recognize the opportunities to align with that truth in your mind. So visualization is a very powerful exercise that allows you to start living the truth that you are yet to experience physically. If you enjoy this, please remember to share, like, subscribe, and visit me at betterwithbetsy.com.